Hello, everyone. I'm Dr. Jane, a nutrition specialist with over 20 years of experience working with patients over 50. Today, I want to sit down with you and talk about something familiar in your kitchen, the egg.
You know, eggs are simple, inexpensive, and almost always present in our kitchens. But have you ever asked yourself, am I really eating eggs the right way?
I've met many patients, people just like you, healthy, active, full of life, but struggling with digestion, heart issues, or nutrient deficiencies, all because of small habits when cooking and eating eggs.
Today, I want to share with you 10 common mistakes that many people, maybe even you and I, have made. I'll tell you real stories, examples from my patients, so you don't just listen, but truly feel the importance of eating eggs correctly. I want you to imagine this. It's morning. You crack a fresh egg and drop it into a sizzling pan. The smell is mouth-watering. But did you know that just a tiny, unnoticed crack in the shell, or using cheap oil that starts smoking, can turn a healthy breakfast into a health risk? One of the biggest mistakes I've seen is eating raw or undercooked eggs. I remember a patient, Margaret, 68, who used to add a raw egg to her smoothie every morning, believing it was the healthiest choice. One day she ended up in the hospital with salmonella. Since then, she only eats fully cooked eggs, and her digestion has improved significantly. Sometimes the price of being natural is a week in the hospital. Another common mistake I see: overcooking eggs. Have you ever seen a hard-boiled yolk turn greenish-grey? That's a sign vitamin B12 and antioxidants have been destroyed. Not only that, but the cholesterol in the yolk gets oxidized, something we want to avoid if we're trying to reduce inflammation in the body. And you know what? The oil you use is just as important. Many people casually use cheap, refined oils. But let me be honest, when those oils hit high heat, they create free radicals, cell-damaging agents that promote chronic inflammation and raise the risk of heart disease. Another patient of mine, Mike, 58, used to fry his eggs in the cheapest oil he could find. After I suggested he switch to ghee and avocado oil, his blood test results improved within just 3 months. Once I asked my patients, "Do you ever check the freshness of your eggs before cooking?" Most of them answered, "No, I just look at the date on the carton." But the date on the carton doesn't always tell the whole story. An old egg might still look normal, but when you crack it open, the white is watery, the smell is off. That's a warning sign. Here's a simple trick. Drop the egg into a bowl of water. If it sinks and lays flat, it's fresh. If it floats, it's gone bad. Simple, but it can save you from a night in the ER. I also want to remind you, don't throw away the yolk. Many people are still afraid of cholesterol and toss out the most nutrient-dense part. The yolk is packed with vitamins A, D, E, K, B12 and choline, all crucial for memory, vision and heart health. Throwing it away means throwing away the heart of the egg. Another subtle mistake many miss: using too much oil when frying. One casual pour can add 200 to 300 extra calories without you even realizing it. I usually advise my patients to measure with a spoon. 1 teaspoon of oil is enough. Also, if you often eat eggs on an empty stomach, especially fried eggs, you might feel heavy or get heartburn. Try pairing them with vegetables or eating after a light snack. Your body will thank you. Lastly, do you eat too many eggs at once? I once had a 70-year-old patient who ate 4 to 5 eggs every morning because he heard eggs are good for muscles. The result? His cholesterol went up. He felt bloated and uncomfortable. Everything needs balance. 1 to 2 eggs per meal is enough for most people, unless your doctor says otherwise. See? Just a few small habits. Changing your oil, checking freshness, eating the whole egg,
rotating between boiling, frying, and poaching, can turn a simple egg into a true superfood. I want you to try this. Tomorrow morning, slow down when making your eggs. Choose fresh ones. Measure your oil. Add some greens. Then, notice how your body feels after breakfast.
Have you ever made any of these mistakes?
How do you usually eat your eggs? Boiled, fried, or as an omelette? Share in the comments. I'd love to hear your story. Thank you for spending time with me today. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe. Take good care of yourself, because your health is the greatest gift you can give your family.